Have you ever looked at someone after cataract surgery and quietly wondered, will that be me one day? Maybe you've started noticing that driving at night isn't as easy as it used to be. Streetlights seem to have halos around them. Reading small print takes more effort. Colors don't look as bright as they once did. If that sounds familiar, don't ignore it. Here's the good news. While no fruit can magically remove an established cataract, what you eat every day may help support the health of your eye's natural lens and may even help slow the changes that lead to cataracts over time. Today, you'll discover 5 fruits that doctors and nutrition researchers often recommend because they're rich in nutrients that help protect your eyes from the everyday damage that comes with aging. But don't skip ahead. The 5th fruit surprised me the most because many adults over 60 walk past it in the grocery store without realizing it's one of the richest sources of nutrients that help keep the lens of the eye healthy. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 5 fruits deserve a place on your shopping list, and why each one protects your eyes in a completely different way. I am Dr. Harrison Black, a health educationist. Let's begin with a fruit that doesn't get nearly enough attention when people talk about eye health. Blueberries. Have you ever wondered why these tiny berries are often called one of nature's healthiest fruits? It's not because of their size, it's because of what's inside them. Blueberries are packed with natural plant compounds called anthocyanins, the same compounds that give them their deep blue and purple color. Researchers have studied these antioxidants because they help protect cells from oxidative stress, one of the processes believed to contribute to age-related changes in the eye, including cataracts. Think of oxidative stress like rust forming on a car. It doesn't happen overnight. It builds up little by little over the years. Your eye's natural lens experiences a similar kind of wear and tear as you age. Eating antioxidant-rich foods may help your body defend against some of that everyday damage. The best part? You don't need to eat a huge bowl every day. A small handful of fresh or frozen blueberries added to your breakfast, yogurt, or oatmeal is an easy way to include them in your weekly routine. But here's something many people don't know. The next fruit contains even more vitamin C than most people expect, and your eye's lens depends on vitamin C to help stay healthy. In fact, it's one of the easiest fruits to find in any grocery store. Now let me ask you something. When was the last time you ate an orange, not because you had a cold, but because you wanted to protect your eyesight? For most people, the answer is probably, I can't remember. That's surprising because oranges are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C, a nutrient your eyes need every single day. Here's why that matters. The clear lens inside your eye naturally contains a high concentration of vitamin C. Researchers believe this vitamin helps protect the lens from oxidative stress, the gradual damage that builds up over many years and may contribute to cataract formation. Think of vitamin C as part of your eye's daily maintenance crew. Every day, your eyes are exposed to sunlight, pollution, and normal metabolic processes that create unstable molecules called free radicals. Vitamin C helps your body neutralize some of these before they can cause more damage. Of course, eating one orange won't prevent cataracts overnight. But making vitamin C-rich fruits a regular part of your diet is one of the simplest habits you can build for long-term eye health. One medium orange, a glass of fresh orange, or even adding orange slices to your breakfast can be an easy place to start. But here's where things get even more interesting. The next fruit is often overlooked because it isn't brightly colored like blueberries or oranges. Yet it contains 2 nutrients that eye specialists frequently recommend for aging eyes, and many seniors already have it sitting in their fruit bowl. Now here's a question. When was the last time you bought a kiwi? If you're like most people over 60, it's probably been a while. Many shoppers walk right past it without realizing it's one of the most nutrient-dense fruits in the produce section. In fact, one kiwi contains more vitamin C than many oranges, along with vitamin E and other natural antioxidants that help protect your body's cells, including the delicate tissues in your eyes. Think about your eye's lens like the windshield on your car. Every day it's exposed to sunlight, pollution, and the natural effects of aging. Over time, that constant exposure can make the lens less clear. Antioxidants don't act like magic, but they help your body defend itself against some of that daily wear and tear. Another reason I like kiwi is that it also provides fiber, which supports healthy blood sugar levels as part of a balanced diet. That's important because poor blood sugar control is associated with a higher risk of cataracts, especially in people with diabetes. The good news? You don't need much. 1 or 2 kiwis a few times a week make an excellent snack or can be added to yogurt, oatmeal, or a fruit salad. But don't stop here, because the 4th fruit is probably already in your refrigerator. Researchers have been studying it for years because it contains one powerful antioxidant that may help protect the aging eye in a completely different way. Let's start by understanding what cataracts really are, because once you understand that, these 5 fruits will make perfect sense. Let's shift a bit. Why do 2 people the same age have completely different eyesight? One person reaches 80 and still reads a newspaper without much trouble. Another develops cataracts years earlier and begins struggling with blurry vision. If getting older were the only reason, wouldn't everyone develop cataracts at the same pace? That's what researchers have been trying to understand. Think of the lens inside your eye like a perfectly clear window. When you're younger, light passes through that window with ease, giving you sharp, bright vision. But over time, everyday wear and tear can slowly make that window become cloudy. Instead of seeing the world clearly, it's like trying to look through a foggy windshield. So, what causes that cloudiness? Scientists believe it's a combination of aging, oxidative stress, poor blood sugar control, smoking, and other lifestyle factors that gradually damage the delicate proteins inside the eye's lens. Here's the encouraging part. While we can't stop aging, we can influence many of the things that speed up this damage. That's where food becomes incredibly important. Some fruits are packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, and plant compounds that help protect the lens from everyday oxidative stress. And the first fruit on our list is one that millions of people eat every week, but almost nobody realizes it may be one of the best fruits for supporting healthy eyes after 60. What if one of the best fruits for your eyes has been sitting in your refrigerator all along? I'm talking about grapes, especially the darker red and purple varieties. Every year, tiny amounts of damage can build up. Over time, that clear glass may begin to lose its transparency. Antioxidant-rich foods like grapes help support your body's natural defenses against this everyday wear and tear. Now, here's something many people don't realize. It's better to eat whole grapes than drink grape juice. Whole grapes provide fiber, which slows the absorption of natural sugars and makes them a healthier choice for most people. Every year, tiny amounts of damage can build up. Over time, that clear glass may begin to lose its transparency. Antioxidant-rich foods like grapes help support your body's natural defenses against this everyday wear and tear. Now, here's something many people don't realize. It's better to eat whole grapes than drink grape juice. Whole grapes provide fiber, which slows the absorption of natural sugars and makes them a healthier choice for most people, especially those trying to manage their blood sugar. A small handful of grapes makes an excellent afternoon snack or a colorful addition to a fruit salad. But we've saved the best fruit until last. This next fruit is one that doctors often recommend because it's packed with 2 antioxidants that aging eyes absolutely love. Once you hear why, you'll never look at this fruit the same way again. We've finally reached the fruit I promised at the beginning of this video. And honestly, it's one of the most overlooked fruits for healthy aging eyes. I'm talking about papaya. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you bought a ripe papaya? Many people think of it as just another tropical fruit. But researchers value papaya for a very different reason. Papaya is naturally rich in vitamin C, beta-carotene, and 2 powerful plant pigments called lutein and zeaxanthin. These nutrients are well known for supporting eye health because they help protect the delicate tissues of the eye from everyday oxidative stress caused by aging. Think of lutein and zeaxanthin as your eye's natural sunglasses. They help filter some of the high-energy blue light your eyes are exposed to every day while supporting the health of the retina and other eye structures. Papaya is also easy to enjoy. Add it to your breakfast, blend it into a smoothie, or enjoy a small bowl as an afternoon snack. One serving a few times each week is an easy way to include more eye-friendly nutrients in your diet. Now, here's the important part. No single fruit can prevent or reverse cataracts by itself. But when these 5 fruits become part of a healthy lifestyle, along with controlling blood sugar, avoiding smoking, protecting your eyes from injury, and getting regular eye exams, they can help support your long-term eye health. But before you fill your shopping cart, there's one mistake millions of adults over 60 make that may undo many of these healthy habits. Let's talk about that before we finish. Before we finish, let me ask you one final question. What if you're eating all 5 of these fruits, but still doing one thing every day that quietly speeds up damage to your eyes? This is where many people get caught. They focus on what to add to their diet but ignore the habits that continue to stress the delicate lens inside the eye. For example, poor blood sugar control is one of the biggest risk factors for cataracts. When blood sugar stays high over time, it can damage proteins in the eye's lens, making them become cloudy more quickly. That's one reason people with diabetes are more likely to develop cataracts at an earlier age. Smoking is another major concern. Cigarette smoke exposes your eyes to thousands of harmful chemicals that increase oxidative stress throughout the body, including in the lens. And don't forget your regular eye exams. Cataracts often develop slowly, so you may not notice the changes until your vision has already been affected. Early checkups give your eye doctor a chance to monitor your eye health and recommend the best treatment at the right time. So remember this. These 5 fruits work best as part of a healthy lifestyle, not as a replacement for medical care. Now let me leave you with one final message that every adult over 60 should hear before they worry about losing their eyesight. Now that you know the 5 fruits, let me ask you one last question. What good is knowing them if you never eat them consistently? Here's what I tell my own patients. Don't think about eating these fruits once in a while. Think about creating a simple routine your eyes can depend on. Imagine starting your morning with a bowl of oatmeal topped with blueberries. Later in the day, enjoy an orange or a kiwi as a snack instead of cookies or candy. Add a handful of grapes to your lunch, and a few slices of papaya after dinner a couple of times each week. Notice what we're doing. We're not looking for a miracle fruit. We're building a lifestyle that gives your eyes a steady supply of vitamin C, antioxidants, and other plant nutrients that help protect them from the daily wear and tear of aging. Just as important, drink enough water, keep your blood sugar in a healthy range, avoid smoking, stay physically active, and have your eyes checked regularly. These habits work together, and over time, they can make a meaningful difference in your overall eye health. Remember, healthy vision isn't protected by one meal or one fruit. It's protected by the choices you make every single day. So before you leave, there's one final thought I want to share, because it may completely change how you think about cataracts and growing older. If you remember only one thing from today's video, let it be this. Your eyes are never too old to benefit from healthier habits. Many people believe that once they reach their 60s or 70s, there's nothing they can do to support their eyesight. But that's simply not true. While no fruit can reverse an established cataract, the foods you eat every day can support the health of your eyes and may help reduce some of the oxidative stress associated with aging. Combined with good blood sugar control, avoiding smoking, regular eye examinations, and following your eye doctor's advice, these small daily choices can help protect your vision for years to come. Think about it this way. Your eyesight has served you every single day of your life. It has helped you watch your children grow, recognize the faces of your grandchildren, read your favorite books, and enjoy the beauty of the world around you. Your eyes deserve that same daily care in return. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 fruits do you already eat, and which one are you going to add to your shopping list this week? Tell me in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because every week we share practical, science-based health tips to help you stay healthy, active, and independent after 60. And don't leave yet. I am Dr. Harrison Black. Watch the next video on your screen, where doctors explain the everyday foods that may be quietly damaging your eyesight after 60. You might be eating one of them every single day.